Good morning, family. When I see your comments before the event starts, I'm always so fired up, like, people. Such a delight to be here again. Good morning. How are you today? Day 9, like play, like joke. Can you just imagine? 9 days in. Oh my word, how time flies when you're doing what you love, right? Grace, Olutomi, Lacey, Rosaline Anolaja, Philip Omagbemi, Thriving Thorns, Africa, Emmanuel, Levinus, Grace Shalom, Life Issues with Chinere Obiobasi, Chaos, Bala, Georgie Coley Spiff, Charity Angele, or Angele, Benjamin, Tobiah, good morning. These are some of the names I've seen so far. Zita Okore, Michael Okorie, Stephanie Williams, Imohobon Akamba, Alabi Israel, and my sister Erica. Stephanie Williams. Erica, what time is it where you are right now? Is it Philip? I'm so glad that you all are here, and all the other ones whose names I can't see because you're not chatting in the comments. Nancy, yes, morning, morning, morning. It's a great day in the world. It's a great day in Nigeria. It's a great day in our lives. It's a great day in the city where you are. It's a great day in your family. It's a great day in your life. It's a great day in my life. It's a great day in your health. It's a great day in all that concerns you. These are the words that we begin our day with, regardless of what side of the bed we woke up from, because we have what it takes to change and turn around the situation. We may not be able to control the circumstances that surround us, but we can control how we react and respond to these circumstances. Oh, yes, we can. Okay, Erica, it's 7 a.m. I see Faith, I see Nathaniel, Ogechi, Blessing, In Life, Faith, and Fun. Yeah, that's it with mentioning names for this morning, I think. So you might have woken up on the side of the bed that you don't like because you couldn't sleep well. There was no power. The place was hot. Somebody was making noise somewhere. You had bed bugs, something. You were worried about rent. You were worried about school fees. You were worried about something, a deal that hasn't gone through. You are ill. Some part of your body was aching. I mean, what are those other reasons why some people don't sleep well? You had too much to eat last night, so you couldn't sleep well, or you had too much to drink, so you slept really deep, but the moment you opened your eyes this morning, you had a headache, aka hangover. What are the other reasons? Something, the bed wasn't comfortable, it was too hard, or it was too soft, the pillow wasn't right, your neck was hurting, you forgot to turn off the TV. There are so many reasons why we may not have slept well. But baby, and even when the baby is not crying, just knowing that the baby is there and awake close to you, he or she might just need to suckle or having a crying adult or whatever. But you've woken up and here you are. So, what is wisdom saying about how we will control going forward? There's so many things we couldn't control. Wisdom gives us tools. Wisdom gives us tools to control how we respond, how we adapt. So I couldn't sleep, therefore I decided to study and catch up on some of my schoolwork. I couldn't sleep, and so I decided to study this, that. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to do some exercise. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to do some laundry. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to catch up on messages I had not responded to in a week. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to do this, that, and the other. I couldn't sleep, and so I decided to put in a few hours into that book, that pamphlet, that course that I'm trying to create. I'm creating a course, I'm writing a book, I'm writing a pamphlet, so I put in the time there. I couldn't sleep, so I took time to reflect on my year and plan my new year. I couldn't sleep, and so I decided to have the conversation with my friend who was also wide awake. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to surf the internet. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to invest the time depending on my 5 W's and 1 H: who, what, where, when, why, how. Wisdom gives us tools. Today, we continue the journey. Thank you all to all those who went to George Ikoli Spieth's page to appreciate him. I took a look earlier in the day. I didn't go back later in the evening to check. Thank you. It's our way of saying thank you for coming in. And we're going to see him again. So we're looking forward to that engagement. Another guest is coming tomorrow. And on the 13th, we have another guest, and I'm excited. I'm so glad. I'm so excited. Chapter 9 is where we are today, and we're studying the Message translation. It's been an incredible journey for me. And I must say thank you to all those who send me feedback personally. You've sent to my DM, you've sent to my WhatsApp. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. It does mean a lot to hear from you and tell me the specific things that are changing. Someone said, I am so much stronger. I'm not pushed around easily anymore. When people say this, I stand, I think I'm so much stronger. I was like, my life is made. Thank you so much. Lady Wisdom has built and furnished her home. It's supported by 7 hewn timbers. She has deep foundations. The banquet meal is ready to be served. Lamb roasted. How many of us enjoy roasted goats? Roasted lamb, roasted ram, wine poured, table set with silver and flowers. Amazing ambience. Wisdom is beautiful to behold if we are looking in her direction. You know how we say sometimes that it's the things that are not right that seem so alluring. Wisdom is showing us that she is also alluring. If we are looking in her direction, then we will see the beauty of her spread. Having dismissed her serving maids, Lady Wisdom goes to town, stands in a prominent place, and invites everyone within sound of her voice. She's not hidden under a rock. She is screaming everywhere, including our conscience. A few weeks ago, I had an altercation with some lady outside a restaurant. I shouted at this woman. My goodness, I screamed at her. But guess what? While I was screaming at her, something was screaming inside of me. Joyce, you're better than this. Joyce, stop this. But did I listen? No, she was screaming inside of me. This lady misbehaved. I mean, at some point, she was trying to come toward me she was like, let her come and slap me. And people started holding her. I said, leave her. Leave her, let her come. She has no clue that I lift the kind of weights I lift. When I give her one star Y on her face, yes, me, I was saying that. I was laughing like, you people should leave her. Come here. Come. Meanwhile, Wisdom was screaming in the prominent places of my mind. Joyce, come on. Joyce, come on. Get in your car and go away. I said, no. She wants to give me. Let me stay here and give her back. And then she was going on and on. At the point while she was shouting and screaming, I started dancing like this, like trying to really annoy her. But gosh, when it was all over and I was leaving, I was like, what was that? Hey, if Wiser Nation people see you here, if your community people catch you here, you were just there shouting and having fun. I said I was having fun. The lady was screaming at me. I was in. Wisdom was screaming. Wisdom screams at us. Wisdom, look, we cannot deny that we don't hear her. That's the truth. Just that sometimes we choose not to listen. She's screaming. She was screaming at me. At some point, the lady's friend came out and was like, "Oh yeah, madam." I said, "I'm not going anywhere." I think people have energy to be shouting at me. All of us will sleep here. They're about to make shawarma. See, they're setting up shawarma stand. When we finish this, our insult and cry and shout here, all of us will buy I will buy the shawarma. All of us will sit down here and eat. The lady started laughing. I said, "Maybe this shawarma, we go chop am here. You're going nowhere. You say I'm blocking you, and this we go stay here, chop the shawarma. Na shawarma carry us come, we go chop am." The lady who started laughing, the other one was screaming. I was like, wisdom screams. She was standing in a prominent place. And guess what? There were other people. People had gathered. Can you imagine? People had gathered. They were like, "Madam, go now. It's okay. Oh, yeah, sorry." So you see, there are people who would even appeal to us sometimes. And they'll say, "Don't do this. Oh, prepare your CV like this. Oh, I can show you how to do this." Some people, look, if you scroll through Instagram, you will pass a number of solutions you're looking for. Oh, register for this for one weight loss challenge. Do this one for this sales challenge. This for how to improve your speaking. As you're scrolling through on that same timeline that can show you nonsense, you are seeing solutions. Yes or no? Wisdom is there screaming. Join this one for 10x. Do this one for that. Hey, brum, 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 brum. As you're driving down the road, you're seeing billboards showing you life insurance, something. Have you clicked on, have you gone to that place to get your life insurance now? Oh, see this one for better savings for this one for investment for that. We see wisdom scream everywhere. Paid and free. Lagos Tech Fair, something. GT Bank food, something. You are a food vendor. Have you registered there? Fashion this. For this, with master classes attached. Have you registered? This one, that one on the choice. Have you signed up? Wisdom is screaming. So let's not fool ourselves and think that wisdom is silent. You really need to go and dig her out. She's screaming everywhere. Better parenting skills for this with something coach this. Register for only 5,000 naira. First 3 will get who should be this person. That one that with that person. Whoo! And then some of us will just sit down and say, all these people, they just want my money. You go there now. How is it going to be? How is it going to really better my life? I'll register for this one now and then what next? What next? Joyce, are you listening to yourself? What next? Hey, if I go and join this one now, hey, this one, they said, we'll come and put our money in this something. Now, before, they were saying that pension was only for people with full-time jobs. Now, anybody can go and register with micro pensions in this. I beg, I want to see my money. All these pension people, before they will now carry my money and run away. Oh, yes, I hear they have been in business for 45 years. It's not in my time, they will now. Oh, wow. Wisdom is screaming everywhere. She's in every prominent place. Oh, register for this program. Oh, buy your tickets ahead to get 50% cash back. Fly with this airline to be able to get this. Oh, opportunity to go to Dubai in a group of people with 8 months to plan. This, and it's only this amount for this. Hey, these Dubai things. I heard one of my friends went and it was somehow. Have you asked where was she? Who did she go with? What group were they? What proof of existence did they have? Where is their page? Where are their pictures? How did she complain? Now you've seen this one. To now click and say, okay, who are they? Who have they taken? Who are the people who like their pages? Who are the people who are commenting? Sometimes if you just read the comments, you'll see people say scam. I tried it didn't work. But you didn't read the comments here. Sometimes you will read the comment and say, oh, thank you, I was there. You can follow that person and send them a DM. How was it really for you? Give me your phone number. I want to call you. I want to speak to you. Where are the photos to show that you really went? investigation, because wisdom asks questions like a person digging for gold, finding the finest silver. You dig, dig, dig. Not to say that sometimes you dig, 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 and it still doesn't work, but she's screaming. That's the point. And she's inviting everyone within sound of her voice. Are you confused about life? You don't know what's going on? She's screaming. Come with me. Oh, come, have dinner with me. I've prepared a wonderful spread, fresh baked bread, roast lamb, carefully selected wine. Leave your impoverished confusion, because she knows we are confused. We're confused about who to marry, where to. She's saying, come, I will show you the way. Leave your impoverished confusion and live. Really live. Walk up the street to a life with meaning, because you will search it out with me at my dinner table. You just really have to come to mine for dinner. It is when you come to mine for dinner that we can have the conversation about how to live. But come, walk up the street to a life with meaning. Walk up. And anybody here and everybody here knows that walking up is usually tedious. Wisdom is everywhere screaming, but there are things to do to get her. For example, I'll use my most recent example. Do you know when Google told me last year, sometime last year or 2 years ago, that I was qualified for monetization? I saw the email, me, Joyce. I saw the email. I clicked on it. I went in there and it told me, oh, click here, do this. I just looked at it. I was like, I beg. So this to click, go, I beg. Let me just leave it first. I left that monetization something just to read it, just to click. I was like, I beg, all these things. If only Steven was here, I'd have told him to do it for me. Or if Peace, maybe I should call Peace to help me. Or maybe I should, let me just leave it. I beg. All this click here, click there. Next thing they say, oh, verify this, need to scan. It's just, it's too much. Me, Joyce, I did it. And I left it for over 1 year. Why? To walk up the street to a life with meaning. Walk up. To click, to get, to write the personal statement. You know how some of us have started applying for certain programs. We want to get this degree. We want to get into this certificate program. And then they say, get this statement, write the purpose of this, show us proof of that. And you see all those things they ask you for. Say, now school I won't go, no be person I won't kilo. You close door, walk. That's walk up the street to a life with meaning. You know what I'm talking about. You want to do this project. They said, okay, fine. Go and bring the proof of this. Bring the documents that this. When you now ask, where do I get this document from? They say you have to go to Ministry of Works. They will give you, you will now go there. They'll give, all this one for this. Wow. Only to get this. Then they said, to get this document, you go to NISTF. They will sign this for you. You will pay 50K for this. You go to Ministry of this. You go to BPE. And they will give you that. That one you pay 25,000 for this one. To get all this work for ordinary, this thing where I say I want. Yes, I say I want contract, government contract, but to go and start, I will pay my this one. I beg. What's that? Walk up the street to life. Walk up. That walking up. Now, where many of us see they wear canvas for 6 years. We sit down there. We say this canvas today, we die here. Walk up. She's everywhere. WISERians, we are going to walk up. In 2023, we will walk. See, we're not going to celebrate only the victory. We will celebrate the journey. we will scream and say, I am applying for this thing, no, and I will finish the application. We will do it. We will walk up. Walk up. Walk up. So when you're about to lie down, just remember, walk up. She has called me. She's ready to give it to me, but walk up. Excuses are real. They are real. They are things that hurt us. They are things that pain us. They are things that irritate us. They are things that we don't want to get in, but we're going to celebrate them. We will celebrate the journey, the walk up. Many of us want to get up to the top. Then when we get up to the top, we say, oh yeah, I made it. Oh, I was one of those who, but the walk up. They nominated you for a so and so and so award, but you need to like their page, tell your friends to vote. You now saw the whole thing like, who is, did I ask them for it? Please. I want that award. I want to put it in my CV. If it's something that means something to you, then you start sharing it, and you will share every day. But then it will pain you. It will touch your shame factor. It will touch your what? Your shame factor. How will I start telling everybody to like this thing for me? Am I not bigger than this? Okay, people that win Oscars and Grammys, you don't know they used to vote. You don't know somewhere that somebody votes somewhere. But you know what? He got the Grammy, 6 Grammys, 6 Oscars. Oh my God. Whoa. It wasn't voting. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. The winner of the Heddies Award. She was the 2-time winner of this, that. The winner of the, what's that? The Voice. So me, I know I have sweet voice. Me, I sing in my church. I am a jagaban in singing. So you want me to now go and stand in front of some worldly people and be singing, and they will now choose and select whether it's me or not. Me that when I sing, heavens fall down. That's why nobody still knows you. Nobody has still signed you up in any contracts. You have not gotten any big break. You have been singing for 17 and a half years, only inside your local assembly, because the walk up it can affect your shame, can affect your something. It can slap you here and there and really give you a little bit of buzz. So I beg, let me just stay in this, my congregation of 250 people, and be blessing the flock of the Lord. Meanwhile, there are 250 million people who might have been blessed by you, but no, not gonna go and join a idol. Then they will come. I'll now go and stand out there for 3 hours waiting to join the queue. Do you know who? Do you know people have been? Do you know that people were healed when I ministered? This walk up, Hey, this walk up. This walk up. This walk up. Let me just stay here. Let me just stay here. They told me to come for interview. After interview, there will be audition. After audition, they will still, please, let me just stay. I beg. I no keep person. I want to reach out to people who will support me in the program this noble program that I want to put together for the International Women's Day, where we want to empower 200 women with this, that, and the other. Oh my gosh, I see it work. But Joyce, have you written the letter of appeal to this? Letter of appeal. I have to write. Then when I write what? Yes, when you write, you go to the head office in Marina. Then you will now see the head of this. Then they will tell you to go to this other person's office. All that to get support, partnership. Don't they know that I want to support women in the village? They don't know that this is how they can execute their CSR. I will still write. Then you write, then you follow up. And you have to submit it like 2 months before or 3 months before your. Why? So you mean I will leave Edo State and go to Lagos, then I'll start going to Marina. Then you said the other one, their offices were Port Harcourt. Then I'll go there. Can't I do email? They said they don't take email. It's only physical letter. So I'll send by her. This walk up. So all those people that do all those their programs where they will get all this sponsorship by these big companies, is this what they do? Yeah, I'll just go and meet my pastor. Let him pray for me. Father, you have to, the angels of God have to come to me. Look, hey, I'm a daughter of Zion. Hey, we don't suffer like the suffer in the world. Man of God, lay your hands. Yes, they have to come. They come to the brightness of my rising. Kings shall come to the brightness of my rising. What's that? I will now go and be behaving like a child that doesn't know her place in the Lord and queue up with others? No. What a rubbish. No. I'm gonna, I know who God says I am, where he says I am, what he says I am. I know who I am. I'm walking in power. Hey, I'm working miracles. I live a life of favor. I should go to Marina. I know who I am. Take a look at me. I'm a wonder. It doesn't matter what I see now. I see his glory. Hey, hey. I know. Joyce, have you written your personal statement? They will give it to me in the name of the Lord. I've heard about this kind of testimonies before, that you just go there. They say you don't have the qualification, but they give it to you because he qualifies those who are not qualified. The Lord lifts those who are not qualified. Joyce, where is your CV? I know who I am. I am talking about what I have done in my life. I know some of you here, you have done it. Go and write your CV. No, you are knowing who you are. And 7 years have passed. That place you want to go, you have not gone because wisdom said, walk up. If you don't know how to write CV, go and pay somebody to write CV for you. No, walk up. Look, I've done it all. These things that I've done them. I've fooled myself like this. I am talking about what I have done. I'm not just trying to make it up. I tried to apply for Chevening scholarship that year. You say what? That year. When I saw the write this, write that, I wrote some to a point after I said, look, it's not by force to have masters. I backed it up. I'm sure that was like 6 years or 7 years ago. I'm telling you my truth. I say, wait, these masters, they add skin, they add life. Where I go write all these things, follow this, bad, yeah. I beg. Meanwhile, some weeks later, I just mentioned it to a friend of mine. She was like, oh, I would have shown you to this person. That's his job. He helps people apply for Chevening scholarship. He will sit with you. You will do the work together. He will show you how to write here. He will, masters, not by force. I am a master of the universe, conqueror and king. I serve the master of the universe. I don't need a master. When I have money, I will pay my school fees. Must I go and apply for Chevening scholarship? Who should leave me alone? Work. In fact, we can close here. Everybody close. Let's go. We're finished. Go and do the work. Go and walk up. Just go and walk up. Just walk up. So yes, you know how much it pains me as an MC when I'm introducing someone and they say, oh, a Chevening scholar, my body will just do me and say, Joyce, you could have been a Chevening scholar. But you didn't walk up. And guess what? I've never gone back to check the requirements. I think there's an age limit to it. If there's no age limit, perhaps I should go and apply now. Because I've still not gotten the masters. Yes, I still don't have masters. Walk up. You know where you need to walk up in your life. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up to wisdom. Fill the form. Sit down there. And when you're sitting down there doing the work, take a photograph. That's where we will celebrate the work. Celebrate the work. Take a photo and say, see me walking up. I am walking up. I am walking up. When you're waking up in the morning to go and practice and you're tying your shoelace, don't show me the sweaty pic when you have come back from the walk. Me, I always do it after my exercise. I'll take a sweaty pic. No, take a photo when you are tying your shoelace to about to walk. Celebrate that walk. That's now our new mantra. Celebrate the walk, not the victory alone. Celebrate the walk. Celebrate the tedious journey. Celebrate. 2023 is my year of walking up. Walk up. I know some of the walks I've been avoiding. I will walk them now. Walk up. Walk up. I really, really, honestly, truly feel like closing here. I just want to close here. Maybe close here. A word is enough for us. Maybe just close here. Give me permission. Let's close and say, let's go and walk. Let's go and walk. Let's just go and do the work. You know, that book that you've been trying to write, now you will have extra time. Go and write. Go and start it. Stephanie, who told you to say no? I'll catch you now. We can close. I agree that we can close. Guess what we're going to do? Somebody say, let's finish it. We are closing. Let me see what the other comments will say. Let's go. We have the capacity to receive more truth. Let's see your wisdom. I will walk up. Mechanic, using your eye to look at me. I'm looking right back at you. This is it for us. Let's walk up. This is a sailor. Stop and think. Okay, the reason I'm going to finish it is because the journey is about finishing. Is to start and finish. Don't start the masters, and when they have taught 2 modules, you say, this is all I came here for. Finish and get your degree. We're going to start and finish. That's why we're going through. It's okay to leave it here. We'll just finish the work up. Per chance, because some of us will leave it now. I'm walking up to 7 a.m. If you want to close right here, guess what? You can close. If this is your word for today, the rest of us will just read the rest and get something. If you reason with an arrogant cynic, you'll get slapped in the face. Confront bad behavior and get a kick in the shins. So don't waste your time on a scoffer. All you get for your pains is abuse. But if you correct those who care about life, that's different. They'll love you for it. Save your breath for the wise. They'll be wiser for it. Tell good people what you know. They'll profit from it. So let's scroll back a bit. To those of us who want to fight bad behavior, whether at work, in our community, in our nation, get ready for the kicks you will receive. Don't think that, you will just have a smooth run. Let me just go teach them, correct them, and move. They will slap you. They will slap you in your face. They will kick you in your shins. Wisdom is saying, prepare. As much as wisdom is saying, don't waste your time on a scoffer, wisdom also knows that as long as you are alive, you will meet people who will behave badly and you will try to correct them. She's saying, just prepare for the kickback. Prepare for the clap back. Prepare for the slap and the kick that will come with it. Not that you correct them, they slap you, they kick you, then you now dance. Oh my God, you yakata for gram. Oh, what? Who sent me? I think I should have just minded my business. No, it comes with the territory. Corruption will fight back. Bad behavior will fight back. I just was telling him, simple advice I was giving her so that she would just change her ways. That's how this girl came and poured water inside my petrol tank in my generator to show me because I came to correct her. Yes, you will receive that. Can you imagine? Hey, this world. I will never, in fact, in my life, I will never talk to anybody again. I will just be minding my business. Shut up. Continue. They will slap you again. That's the way of the life. Yeah. Ask Jesus. Ask John the Baptist. Ask Daniel. Ask Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Yeah. Ask Joseph. Eh? They will serve. If you like, don't go and ask people who know road in the past. They will tell you. Walk up. You will get a kickback. You will get a slap back. If you speak to those who love wisdom, who love to be on the right path, they'll love you for it. Sometimes we just want to be with only those set of people, those ones who will just love us for it, right? Save your breath for the wise, they'll be wiser for it. Tell good people what you know. 2023 is the year of sharing what you know. Gathering people in a room, gathering people somewhere and telling them what you know. Every time you enter a taxi, you enter a bus, you want to talk to somebody and tell them what you know. You can decide, sometimes in the buses is only with people who preach and those who sell. You can decide that, okay, I'm going to travel to Owerri and I'm entering ITC. And today I will teach them about how to save money, how to be better at this. This is something I do for free. I will just show them. Tell good people what you know. They'll profit from it. Do you know the number of Bolt drivers that are now my friends on WhatsApp? Some of them are even here on WISER. People who have carried me, airport taxi people some of them are here because as we entered the vehicle and we began to talk, I was sharing with them what I know. Some people I've met like that along the way and they're here. Why? They'll profit from it. I need them to profit because their profiting is my profit. That's being fruitful, multiply, replenish. Skilled living gets its start in the fear of God. Fear God who says be fruitful and multiply. Insight into life from knowing a holy God. It's through me, Lady Wisdom, that your life deepens. It's when you follow through that your life deepens and the years of your life ripen. Remember, the quality of your life becomes sweeter. Live wisely and wisdom will permeate your life. Mock life, hey, and life will mock you. Mock Shivni scholarship. And Shivni scholarship will shiven you. Mock eating right and exercising, and they will show up. Mock studying to be a better spouse. Mock attending that program that would help you improve your thinking and your speaking. We might call it neuro-linguistic programming. Mock it, and it will look at you like this. Let's see how you're going to improve your relationships. Ooh, mock life, and she gonna mock you. But that's not us right here, right? That's who we were before. Now we are gonna look life and say, I will walk up. Create the tracts. Create the podcasts. Create the program at your level. Look, do it. Hey, but if I do it now, won't I now look like one of those? You see the shame, you're afraid, concerned about what people will say. Who is even looking at you? As you don't even do anything, is it better? They will now, who is this day? This nameless day. The day that will always, before they will say that, can you imagine, I'm 56. It's now that I'm 56, they will now say I want to behave like all this Gen Z. That is it me and Gen Z now that will be quarreling and struggling for so this person, she's 32, she's a coach in financial matters. It's now me 56 that I will now say I want to be coach in financial matters too. Come now. Forgot that Abraham had children at 90, Abby 100. Okay. There. Is Sarah that was born in children at 90 with her mates of 18 years old. Okay, now. Be there. Is they, right? It's all right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm talking to you, Joyce Daniels. Are you listening? Yes. This day, they that don't have name. You, meanwhile, you have name. You know your name. Yours Joyce Eyinoge Bisimi Halima Daniels. Uyai Abasi. All you have all those names. But the day they don't have name, but it's day that you are concerned about. Oh. You are 56? Okay, let me use 65 now. Oh, you see, as wisdom is calling. Oh, prostitute is also calling. Oh. Verse 13 says, then there is this other woman, Madam Prostitute, brazen, empty-headed, frivolous. What does frivolous mean? I will check it. Hold on. Oh, open now. Frivolous. Not having any serious purpose or value. So, I want to apply for Chevening scholarship, but it's going to use my time and my energy to write this thing, right? And I use it and I close the book and say, I didn't kill anybody. It's masters I say I want. I'm not going to die. Remove this. I beg, let me watch Netflix and chill, I beg, and relax my brain. Just, take a cheap pill. In fact, let me even come and go and attend estate meeting. Perhaps I'll make a contribution there. You see, we start looking for activities that will take the place of this one mission. We start saying, okay, since I didn't do the Chevening scholarship application, let me go and join Girls Guide. They said we're looking for mentors at Girls Guide. I can go and be one of their mentors there, just so that, and we will justify it by saying it's equally important. What's the serious value to it? Now, I'm not saying that master's degree is the most important thing, but you and why this might have been important to you. One thing we do is when we leave the more important one that we wanted to focus on, the moment we drop it, we now start giving ourselves other things that they don't really, we can't really see where they're going, taking us to, but they will help. They will just, at least we're busy. We're keeping busy. Yeah. In fact, let me come and go for choir practice. Did I say that being in choir is bad? But what's the serious purpose of value to you as compared to that one that you just closed up and said you will not do? Please don't flog me. I'm asking for a friend. She sits on the front porch of her house on the same main street. She's also shouting right there. As people are walking by, minding their own business, she calls out, are you confused about life? The same way wisdom was calling, are you confused about life? Leave your confusion and come. Madam Prostitute is also saying, are you confused about life? So don't for a moment think that, there's a time to be deceived. They are shouting at the same time. You don't know what's going on, still off with me. I'll show you a good time. The way Joyce stood in front of that restaurant that day, I was having a good time quarreling with this other woman. No one will ever know. I'll give you the time of your life. But they don't know about all the skeletons in her closet, that all her guests end up in hell, end up in the place of destruction, end up in the place of being so busy they produce nothing. They were busy. 26 years have passed. What have you done with your business? I can't tell. But I've been busy. I've been busy from morning till night. What did you do? I don't know. Buy washing machine for your laundry. Say, washing machine can never clean as well as my hands. Don't you know that I'm a Calabar woman? Hey. And in fact, don't you know that in a part of Aquarium State where they train me, women's used to wash with hand because that's a show of loyalty to your husband and your family. And you see, your hand will wash it so clean. So I'll stay here 6.5 hours washing cloth just so that they know the efficacy of my womanhood. Washing machine is a thing of laziness. You don't used to do it like that. No. If you don't wash it with your hand, it don't show love. How are you gonna train the next generation of women and boys? But you just want to do everything, put it inside machine. You want to use microwave. You want to use oven. You want to use blender. Meanwhile, grinding stone is still there. The food you eat with grinding stone can never compare the one you put inside blender of all these modern times. So I want to stay here for 4 hours as a woman of virtue, to use my 2 hands that God gave me, Mabasi, and wash this cloth. Busy doing nothing. Meanwhile, there's a laundromat. But you can me say, no, I want to use grinding stone with my own 2 naked hands who Abasimbo gave it to me. It's the same way some of us are saying no. They say go and give somebody who is a publisher to show you how to arrange the book. But you say, no, I will use my brain and put it together. These 2 years, 17 months that I've been doing this. 2 years, 7 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days. 4 solid days I've been here trying to work on this book to show that I am efficacious. I don't want to give it to a professional so that nobody will come and say they took the glory that the Lord gave me. No, I won't do it. They say, go and meet professional that will help you write your personal statement. You say no, you will do it by yourself. 14 days, you are still here trying to put it together, wasting time in the way to hell. That's not walking up, that's walk down. Many of us are walking down. Want to walk down. Bye to walking down. We are all gonna walk up and use brain, that wisdom. Because as Madam Wisdom is shouting, Madam Frivolous, Madam Prostitute is also shouting, be careful which one you are gonna hear. Be careful which one you are gonna follow. Because one of them will make you busy with no value. The other one, you will be busy. Oh, I'm not saying you will not be busy. You will be busy, but you will see the value at the end of the day. Are you hearing a bit? Mock up? Yes. You hear me? 2023 is the year of walk up with purpose for correct value. If I'm going to sit in front of this television, look, Special Victims Unit of Law and Order, are you hearing me? I'm not going to be sitting down with you, Judge Judy, and spending my whole Saturday watching Judge Judy and say, oh, I like the way this woman used to judge you. I'll be walking down with Judge Judy 6 hours. I've not entered. I'm still with Judge Judy. I've not taken one note. I'm still watching, what's the name of that series? Breaking Bad. I'm watching Breaking Bad. Mention the one that you are watching. That one that is, you are telling yourself, I like to finish what I start. So it has 9 seasons. I'm only in season 4. Season 4. And so I will finish what I started. But even then, it's going to be of no serious purpose or value. But I was busy watching Breaking Bad. Or you know the one that you're watching. I was busy. Busy nonetheless. Goodbye. Today, all of us, we will get better. You say it's blacklists or it's suits. We are going to walk up. There's nothing wrong with those programs, so I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. But for some of us, we are using them as excuse. Instead of walking up, that's the excuse we are using. House of Dragon. Let dragon fire not burn me and burn my house. I will look at that TV. For some of us, what we might need to do is to go to that your Netflix subscription and go and put it off and say no subscription for the next 4 months. No subscription for 4 months. It's when I finish writing this, my book, I can now decide to go back there. For some of you, you will not subscribe your DSTV again. Yes, it's the only way it will work. I know these days you cannot go and meet your neighbor and say, let me watch through the window. That's 1985. It has passed. For some of us now, see, we know what to do. Just go and walk up. Just go and do what? Walk up. Joyce, are you hearing me? Joyce Daniels, are you hearing me? Yes. Walk up. Some of you now will use WISER as your excuse. So I'm telling you, for somebody here now, let me tell you what you are doing. This time that you are spending to watch WISER is the time you were supposed to use and finish that assignment submitted. That's what you have said, but there's WISER. WISER is on YouTube. You can always go and watch it another time. You want to use WISER now as excuse and say, no, let me watch WISER instead of finishing that thing that has the purpose or value in my life. Don't use me as your excuse. Don't use WISER. Some of us, we will use important things, things that sound of credibility and efficacy as our excuse. Let me come and go to church. You go to church for 2.5 hours. Meanwhile, it's that same time you're supposed to have used and finished doing that your assignment. Meanwhile, church has the online version that you can watch later. You say, no, if I'm not there live, the Spirit of God will leave me. Don't use serious, important things as your excuse. Say, Keno, do what you are supposed to do. Please, walk up. Mbok, put off this WISER now. Go and finish your assignment. WISER is going to be here in the YouTube. It's not going anywhere. Yes, Mavi, maybe you're preparing for exam now, but you say it's WISER you want to watch. Meanwhile, your exam is at 8 o'clock. You have not read finish. It's me now you want to use as excuse. I forgive you in the name of the Lord. Walk up off your YouTube now and go. If you don't watch WISER in December, you watch it in January. If you have exam now, finish your exam. But let me go and walk up now. So I will not use WISER as my own excuse today. Bye-bye, everybody. Please drink water. I think we have eaten a lot of food this morning. Let's just drink water. Goodbye. God bless you. Let's go and walk up. Oh, it's true. John Obidi is coming tomorrow morning. Bye.